Everybody.
You will not beg me. Okay.
Oh boy. You will try to take am easy. You will try to take am easy. Anyway, my mom is in the country now.
Welcome, Grandma.
Yeah, and she feel
Hey.
She has been saying so many things.
Was it when was it nice?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. The only stress was
It's just where they land Gatwick. But the thing is, from Gatwick you can get like a bus to London.
No. It's not even about the transit from the airport. It's the walk in the airport, the distance from where.
Is the airport very big?
Yeah, she said it was a long distance. She had to walk, push trolley. But saying
Yeah. So you went to London to pick her?
Yeah, I had to go to London.
Yeah.
To get her. But anyway, Epis now is crashing down the price. So all these other airlines.
My own prayer is that they get all the support they need.
No, but this
because the moment if they're
killing us, they've been killing us since now. They're bringing down the price.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying I pray Epis gets, or I'm hoping Epis gets the support they need, because the moment they pull out from this game, we are done for.
Nobody go use us.
I'm telling you, imagine buying economy tickets, £2,000. Business class, 4,500. You will see business class or premium economy, £6,000. First class, 8K. Why? All for Epis to come, crash the market, and then they even further crashed it. They are trying to frustrate Epis.
So it means that they would have done.
So they know what they were doing. In their own mind, they were like, we are the only ones flying to West Africa. We can set the price. Obviously, that's how market works. That's how business works. They needed somebody to come and, crash their price, which is happening now. And now they're trying to frustrate Epis. So I'm hoping that Epis gets the support they need, because I heard they were complaining one time about landing. They did not want their people to land, or they landed somewhere. They wanted the people to walk all the way to arrival. But thank God the guy was at the airport, so he was able to talk to the people so that the aircraft to move closer to the building. Just, I don't know, but pray for Epis. Book their tickets back to back. I'm like, don't even freaking fly any other airline if possible, because I know it's hard for you to see. Maybe BA is selling ticket now £700, and Epis is now like 800 or 900. I know it might be hard for you, but in some instances when you have the upper hand, maybe £50 difference, my dear, book Epis, please. Because some people were saying, nah, I'm going to book BA. I'm going to book the cheapest flight. You don't see the future. You don't have inner eye. You don't have inner eye.
BA.
If Epis should come out,
But actually,
you will see
Epis aircraft, they are better than BA.
That's another thing. They say they give you guys the shittiest of the shittiest aircraft. You will see BA aircraft that are torn, they are shaking, their seats is cricket. But if you see the aircraft they take to Asia, Middle East, America, or even some other European countries, fine aircraft, because they will not give us shit.
The last time I entered BA, it was cramps. It was like a bus.
Can you imagine? And they'll charge you like £2,000. Oh. So you anywhere you are, if you are listening, tell everybody possible that they have to support Epis. They have, because that's the only hope we have now. And hopefully, somebody copies their model and we're able to have more flights to Nigeria.
It would be nice too,
because we used to fly economy £400. 400. If you see £500, you will shout. If you see £600, you will be like, what? business class was 2,000. Now economy is 2,000. So better open your eye and know what you are doing.
My dear. See, the point is that it is our own. Let us.
It is our own, and if you like, go and be doing say Igbo man that have it. That one is your problem. By the time you want to book Igbo BA, tell them you're a Yoruba person, yeah?
Let us support our own, because it's not just even about anything. It's helping our economy, because most of those proceeds are going back into the country. So it is a win-win for all of us. Let us support our own, because you not see anybody else from any other place pushing our own brand better than us. So it is our own, and for Christ's sake, to an extent, we are more Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians are travelers.
It's not now that we are even more like
exactly.
We all know the amount of people that relocated this last 4 or 5 years now, while plenty like die. So we are going to be traveling in the nearest future, and we need an aircraft we can rely on.
He said the CEOs of Epi said they will soon start
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, now so he's from the success of this one.
Yeah,
they'll be able to move into other places. So now they are even flying from Abuja, Benin, I think Port Harcourt, Lagos.
My mom came from Port Harcourt, so
direct.
No, it wasn't direct.
They'll land in Lagos first. Yeah, but she won't come down. Did she come down?
It was the domestic wing. Then they took her to the.
But at least she didn't have to like.
No, she didn't
take bus or fly except. So you see, at the end of the day, if you're saying you fly BA, you fly the cheapest one, you will enter another flight to Lagos, or you. BA is not coming to Port Harcourt to pick you. Exactly. That's not what we are doing, you know.
So let's just support our own, guys. Let's just support our own. Then. And
I hope that in the nearest future they can fly to Manchester.
Yeah, because that Gatwick is a bit anyway.
It's stressful.
Yeah, but if we could get to, it would be nice to come to Newcastle. But let me just
say Newcastle long. Let's mind the Manchester first.
Or
one at a time.
Or Teesside Airport. Teesside Airport.
Small.
Sneak in, sneak out.
Tinubu will be finally happy. One of our diaspora have come.
Oh boy. Anyway, when I sneak in, I hope say they no go hold me for abuse.
What would they do?
Abuse of naira.
Like Bobrisky.
My goodness.
My God, I actually pity Bobrisky because they just made a scapegoat out of her. It's so unfair.
Yeah, I think it's.
And then they now came to announce her genitals. Why?
Anyway, all those ones.
That is all shape and form of abuse. Why would you come and announce somebody's genitalia on the freaking internet?
You see,
Nigeria has they have no regard for human beings. They have no regard for human rights.
I'm not jumping on this Bobrisky thing because, see, everything about that conversation is absurd in my head.
Of course it is.
Anyway.
But you know that they arrested Cubana chief priest. But he pleaded not guilty, and I think he was granted bail or whatever. My own thought is they are not going to pursue that matter.
But in my head, I'm thinking every weekend, if that is a thing now, let us not make this in one rule for one set of people. Or every weekend, if you go around the country, say you want to arrest people for abuse of naira, you go pack the whole country. Like you will, everybody, you go pack the whole country.
That's why they said they just need one scapegoat. You know when when somebody says, "I just need one scapegoat," that was very unfortunate for Bobrisky.
But it doesn't see. One thing we need to learn in the country is that you don't achieve things by being forceful or by being.
You are telling your Nigerian government that one.
By being a dictate or by forcefully trying to bend people, especially in a country like Nigeria. We have so many ethnicities, so many languages, so many religions. You can't bend people like that. There should be systematic approaches or to this kind of things. Like you don't.
See, you're talking as if you don't know your country. Say a systematic approach.
But the point is that this kind of how many times will this thing work? They will do it, and they've done it to some people now. And at the end of the day, it's still the norm. People will still go out and they will spray money. How many people can you touch? But if there's a system where, say, for instance, now let's say we go cashless and the money is not in circulation, everybody, how do they spread the money?
It's very hard for a country like Nigeria to go cashless.
So if you can't do it, you have to start. If you want to change, if you want to effect change, you need to start from somewhere.
But that has always been our culture to spray money.
So if it has been our culture,
some people even have. I don't know. I think it's Delta.
See, let me say this: the law is for the people.
The law is for poor people.
Yes, in Nigeria, but it's not supposed to be so. If it is our tradition or if it's our culture, if it's the way we do things, why is it in the constitution against the people? Then it should be taken out. But if you think it should be in the constitution, there should be a better mechanism to enforce it, not by arresting and torturing and doing all sorts to people. Ordinary people that are citizens of the country. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think
you will like.
If you want this thing to change, there are so many ways you could reduce the amount of money people can get.
No, don't let them do that one.
No. If you have your ATM card, you can still pay cashless.
ATM card.
You can, if you have your card, you can still
now that POS is a major business.
Of course.
ATM is purposely not working. No, you see POS person sitting down next to you.
So if they have not put down the infrastructure to change that norm, why are we going about harassing people? Because it's down to the government to change the way people behave. I understand when they feel bad eggs, yes, you could do that by enforcing that because maybe everybody is doing all right. Just the few bad ones you can use them, you can put them right by enforcing law and order. But when it's a norm, a general norm for everybody, except you want to lock up the whole country.
They should lock all of us.
Then what's the point? Like, we need to come to the point where we should know that things are not just done like fire brigade approach. Oh, we must do this and it must happen like this. Human beings will be human beings and you need to factor that into anything you're doing.
So I'm just waiting to see if they are going to pick anyone else up or if they are going to like continue Chief Priest's case or... But
it seems like
it was just an unfortunate situation.
People or certain kind of people, and
nobody even expected it.
See, it is not even about that. Now he's granted bail. What is the scapegoatism in that? Now, what are they teaching us? That if you have money,
the funny thing is, in the next 2 years,
what use is that? It's just wasting time.
In the next 2-3 years, another set of party will happen. People will be back to spraying money. She just suffered for suffering's sake, and I feel bad for her. Moving on.
There are even better things to pursue in the country. See, the point is that we should place priorities on things that are productive and leave things that we just keep on doing ourselves. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't at all. But yeah. All these kind of things they scratch my head.
Sorry. Yeah, there was a video, or there is a video currently being circulated on the internet of 2 secondary school girls from, was it British International School?
Yeah, in
Abuja, where a girl was slapping another girl repeatedly, and someone counted 18 slaps. 18 uninterrupted slaps. And the girl who was being slapped did not retaliate. She didn't say a word. And obviously, it was bullying. And people have been on the internet going back and forth that, he can never be my child. Oh, my child will beat her back. And another person or another set of people are like, oh, the girl who didn't fight back, she's very strong. She has strong will in her not to fight back, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, in as much as she didn't fight back, who is going to get justice for her? We all know of, the incident that happened in Doen where a child was abused and he passed. Till today, or the verdict that happened was that they passed was that it was the parents' fault. And the child died in school out of bullying. The other guy in Deeper Life school, where he was complaining that the mother dragged everybody, all the Deeper Life people on the internet. Till now, nothing happened to that school. The school is still up and running. So you don't condemn bullying. You don't hold the school accountable. You don't hold the bully accountable. Nothing. Who is going to get justice for the person that is being bullied?
Well,
Me, I'm thankful that nobody, because I've always been on the big side, first of all. So I think my stature did not allow anybody to try nonsense with me, to be slapping. But if it's to be insulting me, they insult hell out of me. They used to insult me. I mean, I don't believe it because I don't know what to say.
I think when I heard it, I hadn't seen the video. When I heard it, I feel children will be children.
Come on, that one is not children will be children. That's a devilish human being. 14 years old.
Yeah.
That one is not children will be children. I beg. That is rubbish. Even me that I went to a military secondary school, there's nobody that will stand and be slapping your classmate. It can't happen. People around you will not even allow it to happen, first of all. That child is a devil. I'm sorry.
Was it one person that was slapping her?
Yes.
Right. So I hadn't watched the video and I felt like
that's the first thing I saw this morning.
At the same time too, I'm not condoning bullying in any way. I'm just saying that at times kids will be kids. It's yes, I think they should address
kids will be kids on what basis?
I think it should be addressed so that it could be a learning process for them.
I don't think I hear what you're saying.
I saw was that they should expel them, and I'm like, no.
Them, okay. How would they expel them? Is the bully they're meant to expel?
I mean, expel the bully. Expel the bully. And in my head, I'm like, how does that solve the problem? I know bullying should not be condoned, but we shouldn't strike an ant with a hammer. You understand? Because these are kids.
I'm not understanding. Good.
These are children. Yes, there should be another form of punishment, maybe suspension. But I think expulsion is too extreme. In my opinion, you could feel differently because I believe like people learn from their mistakes, and it could be that this child too that is hitting is traumatized one way or the other, or maybe that's what they see, or that's what they know, or that's how they understand things to be. But of course, this event should be a learning curve, and not
learning curve for who?
For the bully. But that's not to say the girl who was bullied, in my own opinion, I think she's of strong character of not reacting because
the girl try you. Hey.
Because to restrain yourself that much
and she's too
shows strong character, and we must commend her parents for that because
people watch that video and they were crying.
It is not easy to have children and watch them go through that, and if they're able to hold their own and stand their ground like she did, I feel like they should go home and say, see, you did really, really good, irrespective of
you did good on
whatever. You did really, really good. But at the same time, I feel we shouldn't at the same time strike an ant with a hammer. It doesn't make any sense.
Where did you even hear that from, Seth? This is the first time I'm hearing don't strike an ant with hammer. Where did you hear that
Yeah,
from?
because it's an ant. You could squash it. You could do, but using hammer is over excessive force.
Overkill.
Overkill. Like it doesn't make any sense. There are so many other ways to kill the ant. If you strike the ant and the hammer damages, say, if the floor.
Yeah.
So it's double jeopardy now.
No problem.
So yeah, I think that's my take on it. I feel we should all mellow down because this internet, everybody's calling for kill, fire, dude. It is. We just need to chill sometimes. Okay.
But that video is very triggering.
I know, but that's the same thing. It's very triggering. But we just watch the young girl hold her own, and we on the other end we cannot hold our own.
Me, I'm holding my own now. What's not to hold? But she needs to face the consequences of her action. I beg.
No. The bully has to face consequences. I'm not saying she should go scot-free. I'm just saying that people are calling for expulsion, and to me, I felt it was too excessive. Like, come on.
Don't worry. When you open your own school, you know what to do with bullies.
There are other ways, in my opinion, of handling issues.
You therapize them. You take them to therapy.
Oh, my dear. See, leave all those things. Children will be children. We cannot stop that. But the point is that they will make mistakes, and we should ensure that they learn from it. That's the most important thing. So, guys,
on that note,
come to the end of today's episode. Please like, share, leave your comments. Tell us how much you like what we're doing.
Like a real YouTuber. Look at him.
So we will keep doing this, and of course, once we go on our holidays, we'll share our bits. So we want you to share yours with us. I'm even thinking of doing like a documentary or something, but I'll think about it.
Not Geo Wild or not Geo Chooks.
Share my experience, and maybe if you guys, maybe I should do it, or maybe I will do it, but I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think about how that will work out in the scheme of things. But anyway, thank you guys.
I'm hungry already. I dey go chop.
Bye.
Bye.